This is an Action News Brief with Brent Cox.
Hello, I'm Brent Cox. Having been out of the public eye due to the upcoming presidential election and looming economic crisis, PETA, the self-styled and self-serving People for the Ethical Treatment of Animals, has found a new and particularly lame way of attracting attention. In a clumsy attempt at humor, PETA Vice President and media whore Tracy Raymond simultaneously sent and released to the press a letter to famed Vermont makers of ice cream, Ben & Jerry's, that they replace the cow milk used to produce their ice cream with human breast milk. We get it. We understand that in this sad and pathetic instance at least, you are joking. We understand that this is nothing more than an attempt to garner public attention since your last quasi-celebrity to pose artistically naked, Amanda Beard, failed to win, place, or show during the Beijing Olympics. I admit that showing this is the act of a sexist pig, but that is what my producer is. To finally set this straight, most rational human beings are against the needless suffering of others, no matter what the species. But PETA continues to insist that we extend to other species rights that cannot be ensured for even our own, rights that do not exist in nature. 99% of all life forms that have ever existed on this planet are now extinct. And in the words of George Carlin, we didn't do it. One day we'll be extinct as well. We are not exempt from anything. Nature is only concerned with life and has only two methods to ensure that it continues: evolution and extinction. Evolution to ensure that new life forms continue to emerge to inhabit a constantly changing environment, and extinction to remove no longer viable forms from the setting and thus reduce the competition for limited resources. Domesticated livestock and human society have evolved together. We provide their food and their habitat, and they provide animal products that modern life would not be possible without. We provide for their needs and ensure they have an opportunity to reproduce and serve their biological function. It is a symbiotic, not a parasitic relationship. A relationship where both partners benefit from and would suffer without. If these animals were living free, as PETA claims they should, they would be out in the wilderness, with no protection, constantly afraid of predators, and would be killed and eaten anyway, and likely far, far sooner. This would dramatically increase the chances of that particular species joining the extinction list at a far more rapid rate, just like humankind will one day. In response to this act by PETA, the National Rifle Association has decided to acquiesce to PETA's demands that hunting game animals be suspended indefinitely. Instead, they are now going to be implementing PETA season. PETA are the new game animals. But the NRA is assured that the PETA members will be given as much a fighting chance as the animals that they protect and wish to see live free. Before the hunt, the PETA members will have their homes and clothes taken away, have no weapons, and will live the life of a hunted herbivore, subsiding only on plant life until they are taken down by the law of the jungle to provide sustenance for a carnivore or omnivore. Perhaps then, these new game animals will learn that there is more than just meat that is murder. So is vegetarianism. The members of PETA and other fanatic vegetarians the world over seem to conveniently ignore the fact that plants are alive too. They feel fear and they feel pain. They compete with each other for resources, just like organisms with legs. The only difference is between them and us, they can't run away. The unavoidable fact is for anything on this planet to live, something has to die. Nothing can live without killing. Just by inhaling, I've just killed microscopic organisms in the air. But I need air to live, so I'm not going to stop breathing. This is meat. It provides in concentrated form the proteins, calories, vitamins, and minerals that are necessary for the well-being of my person. It is part of a diet that my human body has evolved to consume. When I consume this meat, it becomes me. It is assimilated into my body and becomes muscle tissue and bodily fuel to constitute my survival. Due to this modern human society that helps to provide, individuals have the opportunity to choose whether or not they wish to consume meat. It is their individual choice, but one reserved for that individual and no one else. This is meat. I am meat. As I consume, so shall I be consumed. be it by the flames of a cremation pyre or by the worms after I'm dead and buried in the grave. It's a disturbing truth, but one I would rather not face, but it is truth nonetheless. Nature is not so much a matter of eat or be eaten, but rather eat and be eaten. Now, if you don't mind, I'm hungry and I'd like to see that picture of Man Beard again. I'm Brent Cox. Bon appetit.